Hi there everyone, hope you're doing well. My name's Chris and today I'm going to show you another InDesign tutorial specifically focusing on compound paths. This was a real problem for me when I first started learning InDesign. I didn't know how to do this and it became a problem. And what I'm talking about is basically cutting holes in shapes. I suppose it's easier just to show you what I mean and what I would have done in the past. So say for example, if I wanted to create a donut, I'm just going to get my spherical shape there, turn it blue so you can see it. And I've got my circle here and I want to cut another circle on the inside of it. What I used to do was just basically create another circle, turn it white, match the background and cover the blue circle with it, like that. So it looks like a donut. And really you can't tell. I suppose this works, but it's not the ideal way of doing it. If you're working with icons and making shapes, you want to be able to put different shapes behind it and still be able to see it. So, for example, if I make a new shape, let's turn it red, and it's in the background, you can't see it. Now what I originally, when I had this problem, what I wanted to do was, I wanted this white part, to be a cut out of the blue part so you could see the red background behind it. It took me ages to figure this out, but what you need to do is highlight the two circles. So again, just create the two circles as you would normally to get to this point. Highlight them both, go to Object, go to Paths, and hit Make Compound Path. On a Mac, the shortcut is Command 8. I'm not sure what it is on Windows. But you can always go to Object, Paths, Make Compound Path, bang, there you go. You'll see that the white circle has disappeared and it's actually been cut out of the blue circle. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Now, the more I did this, I thought great, but sometimes you will find a problem where it doesn't work. So say for example, let's do it with a square this time. There's my nice square. I'm going to create another square inside it. I'll just turn it white so you can see. There we go. There's my square. And sometimes it doesn't work because it needs to, because the paths aren't facing the right direction. That's the easiest way to say it. And the easiest way to explain it is to show you what happens. So if I go to paths, now you see I've already got my white box here highlighted. I'm just going to quickly reverse the path. And what happens when I go to create the compound path, you'll see it doesn't work. What's happened is, for some reason, the blue box on the inside hasn't cut out of the shape. It's just still there and it's almost laid over the top of it. Now, this is because purely, I'm just going to undo so you can go back to that point, there we go. Purely, what it means is the paths on this white object, so like the anchors on the corners and the lines that hold the shape together are facing the wrong way. So if you ever have this problem, just go up to Object, Paths, reverse the path, and then when you highlight both, go to Object, Paths, Make Compound Path, you'll see that it's now worked. It took me a while to work that out, but it just means that one of the shapes has a conflicting path. Okay, so you just need to reverse it and then try it again and you'll see that it's worked. So that's great and it's ideal when you want to make icons and make shapes where you can see behind them. Hope that helps, and if you have any questions or queries, give me a shout on Twitter. I am at SaltAngelBlue. Or give me any questions that you might have. Cheers.